Welcome to another opportunity for us to visit with stakeholders, with donors, with faculty and administration in the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences. This edition of Strategic Conversations is a chance for us to visit with Dr. Chris Daubert, the department head in Food, Bioprocessing and Nutrition Sciences here in the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences at NC State. Chris Daubert, we're glad to have you here. Tell us about your department.
Well, the department was established 53 years ago in 1961. It emerged out of existing departments on campus: animal science, horticultural science, poultry science, to name a few. And faculty from those departments all came together with an interest to grow food manufacturing, grow food processing for the state of North Carolina. Over the years, the department has continued to grow. It's had tremendous economic impact throughout our state. It's been responsible for creating the technologies behind honey roasted peanuts, for example. The department has had tremendous impact on economic growth and development in the state. In the past decade, the department has transformed from originally the Department of Food Sciences. We have now brought into the program a nutrition science program. And in 2006, we established a new undergraduate degree program in bioprocessing science. So we have 3 undergraduate degree programs: food science, nutrition science, and bioprocessing science. Our graduate program is food science. There is an interdepartmental nutrition science graduate program. Undergraduate numbers in the department: there are approximately 450 undergraduates, enrolled students within the department, and roughly another 100 to 110 graduate students. So our department has uniquely positioned itself at the intersection of food, health, and pharma, and it's the only department of its kind operating at that intersection in the country. So we think that we're uniquely positioned for the future.
Tell me a little bit more about your department and what's going on in terms of career pathways. Obviously, there's lots of opportunities for a department the size of yours, as large as your department is. There must be a lot of opportunities for those young people to go into career pathways. Tell us about that.
Graduates from our programs can grow into process development positions, product development positions, specifically in the food sciences. Bioprocessing sciences graduates can go into process development positions. Our nutrition scientists find many opportunities in the allied health fields, and all of our programs prepare well our students for continuing education opportunities, continuing professional school opportunities.
Well, Chris, there's been a lot of transitions in North Carolina in terms of our economy and how it's transitioned from textiles and tobacco and furniture making now into new areas and manufacturing. And certainly it sounds like that maybe food manufacturing and food processing could be one of those. Is that what you're seeing on the horizon?
Yes, it's a terrific story, Marshall. For many years, the department has established itself in the area of entrepreneurial assistance. So for example, if there is a terrific jelly or a jam or a new barbecue sauce, these aspiring entrepreneurs can come to our department and to get the business assistance that they need to help develop their products and to get it onto the grocery store shelves. We call it our Entrepreneurial Assistance Program, and we have more recently branded that program as the EI4F program. It is an entrepreneurial assistance program to grow and develop food businesses for the state of North Carolina. Well, the success and the continuing success of that program has reached the far corners of North Carolina, and we were recently contacted by some community leaders looking to grow opportunities, jobs for their communities, for residents of their towns, and they see and they identified food manufacturing as a true opportunity for attracting jobs into their regions. And out of that interest, we had an opportunity to partner with our friends at the NCDA to grow this food processing initiative. We have received some special funding through the NCDA to identify the opportunities for our state to have a greater interest in developing food manufacturing.
Well, it sounds like that there's a great opportunity in terms of producing new kinds of food and new products that could literally not only be used here in North Carolina but around the globe, which could create jobs for people in North Carolina and have new opportunities for these local communities in North Carolina that have actually been hurt economically over the years. Would you say that's correct? Is that what you see coming forward?
There is a tremendous opportunity for greater businesses in North Carolina. If you look across the state, many of our commodities are leaving our state to be further processed in neighboring and in other regional locations. And it's acknowledged that 80% of the value of a retail product is through the value-added processing. And so currently, a majority of our products are being processed further outside the boundaries of the state. Through our initiative, we want to keep more of that processing within North Carolina so that the economic benefits can remain here in North Carolina, greater jobs, greater opportunities for our citizenry.
Chris, I know in the past we've talked a lot about the land-grant mission when we've been in just us talking back and forth, and I know you have some definite opinions about the role of the land-grant university like NC State and what our role is in terms of the economy, economic development, and job growth. You want to share with us a little bit about what your thoughts are on that?
I do agree with that. We oftentimes talk about what direction, what's the future of the land-grant mission, and it's something that I hold very near and dear to my heart. And clearly, all that we do must have some outcome that leads to economic growth and development, jobs for our citizenry. And I feel that that needs to be a clear and direct emphasis and focus of everything that we're doing here at the university. If we're not doing that, then I don't believe we're doing the business that we're supposed to be pursuing here at NC State University.
So hopefully this study that we're going through right now with money from the General Assembly that's come through the Department of Agriculture to us to work in partnership to look at the feasibility of doing this kind of outreach. What will that look like, and what will we be doing in terms of the study, and where do we see that going next?
At this point, we're focused right now on opportunities here at NC State, but there will be opportunities for our partners in the community college system and our sister institution at NCA&T. There will be opportunities in food processing for our partner institutions. I would say that during this time that the Battelle organization is doing their study, we're very careful not to have any influence in the outcome of that assessment. We want an independent assessment. However, if we look at what potential outcomes are, and I do believe that food manufacturing is a true opportunity to help North Carolina achieve Commissioner Troxler's vision for a $100 billion industry. I believe that can only be accomplished through food processing. But if we take that into consideration, NC State must play and take a leadership role in helping that dream, that vision come to reality. And there are some specific ways in which we could do that. And one of those ways is through our concept, our vision. We call it the Food Manufacturing Hub. This would be a regional location where commodities would come to campus and we would provide that entrepreneurial assistance that I alluded to a little bit earlier. But it would be a location where aspiring entrepreneurs could bring their commodities, farmers could bring their commodities, we could help them add value, further process those commodities into a shelf-stable product, and help them distribute those products at local farmers markets and possibly in retail outlets across the state. So that's our vision, to help grow and develop this manufacturing sector for our state.
Well, Chris, we want to thank you again for the opportunity we've had to visit with you today about strategic conversations that we want to have not only with you but others in our college and partners and folks that believe so much in the mission of our college. We want to thank our friends for joining us today for this conversation where we have a chance to really not only talk about what we're doing in the college but also what's happening across North Carolina, in this case with food processing and an initiative that we believe can lead to more jobs and new opportunities for the local communities of North Carolina. We look forward to joining you again at some point to have another strategic conversation for the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences at North Carolina State University.